Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me. I've sent Izzy out to get cake. So it's my birthday and we're having a very good week. So we had the third attempt at the self-injection pen, as you will know from my last vlog. And although Izzy was a little bit nauseous for a couple of hours, by the evening she was much better, and by the next day she was completely better, and she's been better ever since, and her skin is amazing!
Bad timing.
Why?
My eye is a bit swollen.
Oh my god, I don't believe that. Did you hear that? How is your eye swollen?
It's just a little bit swollen.
We were having a really good week. We had no health complications, apart from a couple of hours of nausea. Yeah, we've actually done almost a full week of school this week. Oh, I hope that's not going to be another eye infection. Oh no, please no. Anyway, she's got cakes. Shall we see what she's got? Not sponsored by Greggs. We would like to be. I've got a custard slice, which is my favourite, and Izzy's bought herself an eclair. Yum! So we're going to nosh on that now when we watch our video lesson of biology, which we're just about to start. Now, before I go any further, I think I need to spill. This week, I've been sniffing around tertiary colleges. You know, the ones where you go from age 16 to 19, I think, usually. Anyway, we've been sniffing around them. We've been to one, I've been ringing some others. More, really, initially, to look into colleges for post-16, for Izzy to go to. But while I was there, I thought, well, I might as well ask, is there any way they could wangle her in a year early to do GCSEs or equivalents? And we did actually have a potential bit of joy with one of them. So we're just trying to find out if that is an actual option or not at this stage. Because plan A was for Izzy to go to college this year, as you might know if you followed my channel prior to us starting on the GCSE stuff. Oh, and one more thing. I've discovered that Careers Wales have an actual allocated advisor for home educated children. I didn't know this. I kind of rang them up sort of to see if there was anything they could do for us with regards to funding at all, because GCSEs are going to be expensive. And they've actually made us an appointment, so we're going along this afternoon after biology. It's on diet, and we're just about to eat cakes.
The gut, or more scientifically, the alimentary canal, and that's how you would probably hear it referred to in your exam.
Isabel's insisting on filming me doing this, so I haven't got my glasses on because, yeah.
No, it's ridiculous. It's funny.
Isabel did not understand about how the nutrients were being absorbed in the
No,
gut.
I understand.
I'm just improvising
it
a bit
now.
of theatre. Now she's filming me and it's embarrassing.
You're the one who was like, I'll do a
I can't
demonstration.
remember what I did when I saw your blank expression, so I just adapted, you know.
So she was going like this. I'm a piece of banana. Oh, and I can't get through the gut. Oh, I know. Here comes the carbohydrate. Oh, now I am broken. I'm so broken up. Now I can go through. It was ridiculous.
It's like, here comes the enzymes. I am amylase. I'm an enzyme. I'm coming to break you up into smaller components. Like that.
You see what I have to deal with?
She's into performing arts, not science, so we just have to do drama role play. It's the
This
only
is-
way.
I'm not into puppet shows.
I keep forgetting she's actually nearly 15.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind us, we've got to do peristalsis. Coming soon to a gut near you.
Oh, yeah.
Totally sidetracked. Learning about liposuction. It's kind of relevant.
Digestion is the process by which food gets broken down into small molecules so that it can be absorbed by the body.
We're on to GCSE bite-sized ancient videos this time. They might be old, but they're still good. And they're still relevant. Right, that ended up being hilarious. Learning all about the digestive enzymes lipase amylase, protease and
TARDIS ingestion.
yeah, we were watching the GCSE bite size from years ago about digestion because we saw that video a while ago and I know he liked it, so I found it for her again. And the TARDIS noise was in there when they were digesting something right in the large intestine.
I'll show you. I will show you.
Anything that's left moves along to the large intestine, where excess water is absorbed from the food. Then, what's
Actually
left
was the TARDIS. Only Isabel would notice though, I didn't notice. But now she's pointed out it's so the TARDIS.
So is.
Oh, anyway, we've got to go out.
Yes, we do.
We're going to go and see Korea's Wales man. He's like, oh, do I have to go? Like, well, yeah. For home educators, not their parents, ideally. We are back from the careers advice session. It wasn't really any use, was it, Izzy? He said he really felt for us. He was a great supporter of home education and he wished he could wave a magic wand for us to get some financial help and that sort of thing, but there wasn't anything. The only way she can get any kind of support is to re-register and no thank you. So we are now starving and jittery with low blood sugar because we only ate cake instead of lunch. So we're going to have a quick bite to eat and then I'm probably going to nip out and just get some fruit and veg while Izzy does some school independently, just while I nip out quick, and then I'll come back and finish off with her after that. Izzy's gone down into flute cave. Can you hear her practising?
This is all self-defense. I thought you had the sense to see through that. Was I too proud with you? Was I too cold and forbidding? And you chose her over me? Are you kidding?
She's off to the Anime Con in Cardiff tomorrow morning with a couple of friends and she's entered herself into the talent contest online from her phone just without telling any of us, just did it and then told us she'd done it. So I think she's trying to warm up for that. Anyway, I'm not going to be there, I'm just leaving her to it. So that's really good actually. I like it when she gets to do stuff without me being there, hovering. During her break today between maths and biology, she went online and she found a YouTube channel that does vocal warm-ups and she was working her way through those. So she's been quite busy today. To my absolute shame, we are having pot noodles for lunch. Oh, I feel so guilty. The fridge is looking woefully empty at the moment, I'm afraid. Birthday beer, look for later. Yeah. Well, I was going to go shopping on the way back from the careers place, get some fruit and veg and cook a lovely healthy lunch, but we were just too hungry. So I'll set her off with whatever it is she's doing after lunch. Get her working independently, then I'll just quickly nip out and go to a local supermarket. Izzy's been adding a tongue to Skelly here. We had his eye out earlier. Yeah, pop that back in, mate. Ugh. We were using it earlier. I was looking for a ping pong ball because I wanted me and Izzy to get our four hands like this together. So obviously with hers up there as well. So we were being like an esophagus or the gut or something, and we were experimenting with how the concentric muscle rings contract one at a time going down the line like a Mexican wave of squeeze. So we were, between the two of us, passing the ball, the bolus as it was representing, down through with the contraction ring squeezing. So that's why that eyeball was out. That's another example of just making it up as you go along, you see. I've eaten that like lightning. And I'm just going to pop out and buy some fruit and veg while Izzy is watching telly and eating the rest of hers. I can't believe this. I'm really sorry. I forgot to take the camera to the shops. It's 5 to 3. Izzy's doing history upstairs. And I've been to the market. And do you know what I got? Oh, you ready to do English, you? Okay. I'm just going to tell everybody what I bought from the market. Yeah, then I'll do English with you. I got, and this was about £5.45 for this lot. These were 50p because they're reduced to clear. They're slightly wrinkled up, but do you know, I like the taste of them better when they're a bit wrinkled up. Broccoli, beautiful fresh bit of broccoli. A cabbage looks still wet from the field. Really fresh and lovely. It smells very cabbagey. Mushrooms, slightly past the best if I'm honest, but the flat cap ones actually had mould on them. So I went for those, and I didn't get too many because I think I don't want to have them for more than one meal, because if I keep them in the fridge I think they're going to deteriorate. This is cauliflower, also reduced, only 50p for the whole bag, and some celery. I'm going to make a big stew for dinner. I also got more birthday beer. I'm not going to drink all that in one go, but yes, just replenishing my stock. Something for Isabel. Izzy, something for you. Oh, I didn't even notice you there. Isabel asked me to get this. She will explain probably why. It's in the bag. Yeah! Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
So what's it for?
It's for my Heather Chandler cosplay, because she needs a red scrunchie for it, and it's essential. And I lost mine at the swimming pool.
Oh no. What song are you going to sing in the talent contest?
Someone Gets Hurt from Mean Girls, the Broadway musical. That's coming to the West End next year.
Izzy's going to have to get creative and find space in the freezer for very fine whole beans. They're so fine. £1 from Iceland for all that. Also for £1, frozen sweet corn.
I don't think you can have enough room in
It
it,
is
darling.
absolute. I know. I went mad in Iceland when they had all the Greggs pasties on £1 for 2.
This isn't gonna fit, Mum.
You are going to have to get seriously creative. She's not experienced at doing the squidge. I know what I would do. I'll show you the technique. The technique is to like smooth it down with your hand like that once it's in before closing the drawer. Make it nice and flat. But that's gone in there. You've got 2 more big bags to fit in.
It's not gonna fit, Mum.
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't.
Squidge it down there. Look.
Yeah, and all the other ones are filled to the brim. It's not gonna fit, Mum. Sometimes you just have to accept that something defies the laws of physics.
One more thing. Defies the laws of physics. You sound like you're on Star Trek. And also for £1, garden peas from Iceland. What will she do? The fridge challenge. So we've got loads of ice. No. I can guarantee you that's not going to go in there.
It's
Bottom one.
definitely not gonna
Bottom
go
one.
here. This is full too.
Okay.
It's not gonna fit, Mum. Just accept it.
It'll fit.
It will not.
Somehow it'll fit. Right. Leave it to me.
Okay, fine. Well, you're on your own.
Right, I've rejiggled a few things. It's the moment of truth.
How did you do that?
Mum skills.
You.
Mum skills.
No, it's birthday miracle.
Yeah, I'm 45 now, so I've got the skills. Coffee is being made. Now, we're skipping ahead a little bit here. So Izzy's just finished assignment 7. Actually, I need to email that off. I haven't done that yet. I'll do it later, there's no rush. But the second part of this assignment was reading the anthologies, rereading the anthologies, I should say. But because we're literally just this week looking into the possibility of her doing college next year for GCSEs, because of that, I'm going to hold fire on rereading those anthologies, because these anthologies, like short stories, short pieces of writing, basically, they are specifically to that exam board, which is Edexcel. But if she was to go to college, she would be doing WJEC, Welsh Joint Education Committee, and the texts that she would need to familiarise herself with would be different, assuming they have text. I haven't even looked into that exam board, to be honest. So we're going to leave those for now, because if we do stay on track and do home ed for the whole 2 years, then we can do the familiarisation with the anthologies from January to June. There's plenty of time then for revision. So just going to move on to chapter 8. Somebody's at the door. A parcel came, and I genuinely don't know what it is. Birthday present. It's a birthday present from IB. Ah, the vlogs are going to get more adventurous now. It's time for a little tripod upgrade, guys. can't believe it's taken me all this time before getting my hands on one of these babies. Look at all the adventurous position it can grab onto. It can grab onto horizontal bars and have adventures in rocks. Looks like one of these tripod alien monsters from the sci-fi series years ago. Ooh. Ooh. A Joby, no less. That's what all the fancy vloggers use. Not like me. You should see what I've been using for all this time. I've been using this here tripod, which folds up, look, you see. So you can just have it, like, hold it out at arm's length when you're vlogging, you know, or use it as a little short tripod. But that's all I use because when I'm out and about, I do not want to be encumbered with lots of weighty, bulky objects, but that little Joby will suit me very well, thank you. Yay! I'll have to challenge myself to do some fancy shots with that now in the coming few days. Something sounds like it's done. Wah! Yes, don't do that at home, folks. Ooh, look! Look at that. It's got its legs wrapped around. It looks kind of alive. That's the scary thing. It looks like it has a personality, like some kind of alien monster.
He's sassy.
Right, English. And in ancient Greece, debating was an important part of how the citizens of Athens ran their society.
I like debating.
I know. With me.
Yeah, and I always win.
She doesn't always.
Yeah, no, I normally win.
It's 4:20. She's done that. She's done some really good answers. Fair play to her. So this little module is all about writing to argue, particularly, like debating writing, presenting both sides of the argument and reasons for and against and so on, but forming an opinion yourself and presenting that and trying to persuade the reader to come to the same view as you, basically. So the lady that's written the course has done a model answer, and she's put little capital letters in every so often in a different colour, and the exercise that Izzy's had to do is to just look at these little examples in the model answer and analyse why they are good, what's good about them. So she has to write that in a little blue box, and then when she's written that, then she has to read what the course writer has written, why she thinks it was good. And Izzy's actually come up with a lot of different things that aren't in the answers, but I think she's right. I think she's been very insightful actually, so I'm pleased that's going really well. So Izzy's just taking a little break now for 10 minutes or so, and after that she's going to crack on with her history. Now yesterday we did more history than we needed to. We did a whole lesson and then we started another lesson because we were on the train at the time going off to a group. So I've already gone through all the content of that lesson with her, so it's just up to her now in the last bit of today's work to just type up the questions and answer them by going through the text. So that's good, and while she's doing that I'm going to give the kitchen a clean because it's terribly filthy, and then I'm going to cook dinner. This place is a tip. It's really bad. I've been so busy all day with Izzy, I literally have not had a chance to wash up yet, so oh my goodness. Anyway, right, I'll get that out of the way. I'll get dinner started. I'm going to make a hearty vegetable stew. We're going to eat in about an hour, I think, because after that we're going to be going out. We're going to go to the cinema this evening. Isabel, IB and I. It's the obligatory shot of our dinner. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary for my birthday meal. It's just a stew. As I say, we were craving veg because I really did not go shopping enough this week. So while that is cooking away, I'm going to just clear the decks a bit here, deal with the aftermath of the last meals. That was a good dinner. We have now had a very good vegetable top-up. We are going off out very shortly, so I need to pack a bag and get out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.